What's happening? Hey, y'all know we back at it. And every time I come on, y'all know I'm coming on with a baller. I'm coming on with somebody who gonna dominate. I'm coming on with a baller that's one of the best around, y'all. Listen, this athlete I got on right here, he could have done it in basketball if he wanted to, and he still could. If he wanted to, he'd get out there and bust that J on him if he had to. But look here, he gonna stick the wide out and he gonna dog him. Guess where he gonna dog him at, y'all? In the SEC. And guess where who? The national champs, baby. And y'all know what they want to do. They want to run it back for a three-peat. He gonna be a part of that. Tyler Williams, y'all. He played at Lakeland High School. I'm talking about he dominated. First season at Lakeland High School, took off like a rocket. I'm talking about took off like a rocket. Then after that, it's pretty much a wrap. All he had to do is come finish up what he started, and that's what he did. Listen, if you got Kirby Smart come to your high school in a helicopter, you know you that guy, and that's what he is. That guy, 6'3" certified baller. Look, you know if he played basketball, he'll jump over your head. He'll outrun you. He'll jump over your head, run past you, shake you. Look, catch the ball right in your face and slam it on you. Man, look, Tyler Williams, baby, I'm finna bring my dog on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Tyler, what's
What's
happening,
up? What's up?
man? Listen, man, it's a blessing to have you on, big dog.
What's up?
So check this, man. I got to run it back because I know because I'm in Polk County, but everybody else, they may not know. So initially, you was at Winter Haven High School playing QB, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you play QB ninth and 10th grade or just 10th grade?
Ninth and 10th grade.
And you started on varsity?
My 10th grade year, I did. My freshman year, I got moved up kind of towards the end of the season.
So did you want to play quarterback the whole time?
Yes, sir.
You did?
Yeah, like even when I went to Lakeland, I mean, at first I was still like
Yeah.
looking for quarterback.
Okay, okay. So when Bill Castle, if nobody don't know who that is the man in the state of Florida, the man in the nation. He running high school football. Look up Bill Castle, you'll know exactly who he is. So when Bill Castle said, well, I'm assuming he had to come to you and say, hey, Tyler, we want to move you to wide out. How did that conversation go?
At first, it was like kind of like I was kind of like nervous at first. 'Cause I was like, "What is coming from?"
Yeah.
And like, cause at first that's when we was doing like 707 in the summer, so it was like working out. And then one day they just put me out there. I think my first 707, I scored like 3 times. Then after that, we got close to the season. And it was like they feel like that could be my permanent spot. So when the
Yeah.
season started, I was starting at receiver.
Getting it.
Yes,
So
sir.
hold on now. Was this your first time playing wide? So pretty much Little League to the day you got to Bill Castle, at that point in time, you had been a quarterback the whole time.
Yeah, I played quarterback my whole life.
Oh, so when you scored them 3 TDs, did you say, oh, I got something? Or you was like, man, I
I
still
mean,
want
at first
to
it was just like maybe it could be some, ain't no telling. And then after like my first game, my first high school game ever, I had 3 touchdowns for like 325, something like that. And then that next morning, no, that Monday before I went to school, that's when I got my first offer.
play. Talking about from Lakeland, right? When you was at Lakeland.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you went off. You went, I'm talking about you had all Polk County on alert, pretty much the whole nation at that point in time. Bro, you 6'3", you could run, you can catch, you could do it all. You was really a blessing in disguise to Lakeland. Like they probably was saying, they said, dog, why they put him at QB and they could have had him at now. Did you ask Coach Castle, like, Coach, man, let me run some wildcat or something. Let me get back there and do a little something. I could throw and run.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was a couple times I asked him, like, I was like, I mean, like, it's easy. I've been doing it my whole life, so I was like, at
Yeah.
least let me get a little wildcat or something. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
my
yeah.
senior year, he started letting me do it.
Out there getting it. So when you start taking off, how did what that first offer felt like? Matter of fact, what that first game felt like when you just dominated like that.
Like my first game, at the beginning of the game, I was like nervous. I think I got the first play of the game, he threw the ball to me. I caught it. I'm like, it felt a little easy. Then after I scored my first touchdown, I was like, it's normal. Like, it started to feel normal.
Yeah.
And then once I got like my first offer, at first I ain't really believe it. Like
Yeah.
I posted it like on my Twitter and stuff. And then it's like, cause we had practice that same day. So when I went to practice, we in the locker room talking. When I got out of practice, I looked at my phone. I had like a whole bunch of like retweets and stuff. And then
Yeah.
other coaches started following me and stuff like that. So I would say within like that first week, I thought I got my first offer. I had got like 10 in that week.
Who who was the first offer?
Temple was my first offer.
Temple was.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you got that Georgia offer, now how did that feel? And when did you get it?
So I got Georgia kind of like towards the back end of my recruitment.
Uh,
It was after. So at the end of basketball season, my junior year is when I got Georgia. So Coach McClendon, he was recruiting me back when he was at Miami. So
yeah,
like I was going down to Miami for a little while. I was going down there for like every weekend almost when he was there.
yeah,
And then he left and went to Georgia, and he was still recruiting me heavy. And that's when I took a visit up there, and then I liked it. And then from there, it was really like they went to being my leader off the rip. And then that's when I started taking my official visits.
yeah,
I went to Georgia, Clemson, Texas A&M, South Carolina. I was supposed to go to Ole Miss, but that one had ended up getting canceled. But like once I took my official visits and I got to see like the difference between like how they develop you and how you work compared to everybody else, it was just like a no brainer for me. And then I got the game day feeling like I went to a game last year, so
yeah,
after that I was just like I feel like this is a place for me to be. I think I went to the game when they played Georgia Tech, and that was like a big game just cause like they right there in Atlanta, so
yeah.
like
That right.
everybody right there.
Yeah. So when you went on the visit, what locked you in on it? What all did you get to see? Because I went to Athens in what grade I was, 10th grade or 11th grade, one of them grades, and we seen everything. I loved it. And I love how the hedges, how you get to where the hedges in the state. I love that. So I'm pretty sure because that was in like 2000 when we went up there. I'm pretty sure they done changed so much stuff and it's so much more amazing than it was then. What all had locked you in on it?
So for me, like I'm a big like development guy. I feel like that's gonna be like the thing that helped me the most
Yeah,
within like my college experience, just because like I feel like I got a highlight upside because I'm new to the position, so
right.
I got a lot of room to improve. So like when they want to talk about like from instance from like going to like the weight room to like getting ready for the league and then
Yeah,
like school and all that, because like I mean of course I want to play football, but like I get my grades too, so like that was another big part. And then some of the
yeah,
schools they got there, they some of the best in the nation. So once like I want to put all that together, and then I'm not like super far from home, but I'm not
yeah,
like super cozy. Like my family could come see me whenever they want. They can be at my games, and I know like the coach is gonna push me every day. Me being there for like the past 6 7 months, it just really taught me a lot. Like how you gotta change like your mindset from college to high school, and how you just gotta like work. You just gotta keep grinding. Ain't nothing gonna be handed to you. Just cause
yeah.
like when you get to college, everybody good. Like if they
Boy,
weren't good,
what
they wouldn't, yeah, like if they weren't good, they wouldn't be there. So it's
yeah.
really about work and just repetition.
Yeah, boy, hey, boy, you speaking like a grown man. Boy,
Yeah.
I'm talking about you hit it on the head. When I went to school, that's the same thing. I said, God, dog, everybody good. Like whoever in that top two, in that 2D, them boys gonna be ballers. So whoever
Yes,
you
sir.
gonna be competing against, they gonna be ballers. Just like you said, they coming with it, just like you coming with. They got the same dreams as you. They want to
Yes,
hit the
sir.
lead. You want to hit the lead.
Yeah.
Now, what did Kirby Smart say to you? Like I know Coach was recruiting you, but when he brought you to Kirby Smart, what he said to you?
Really just he gonna push me every day. He gonna stay on top of me. He's still on top of everybody. I mean, like he like a father figure to us. Like he can tell like when in practice, if you slacking, you ain't going your hardest. Like he know like he a big guy on like connection. So like he like to build with his players. Like he know everybody their strengths, their weaknesses. So he
Yeah,
just really try to push you to make you like a better football player. But of course, but even like a better man, just in life, just in general, like life lessons that you can carry on with you later on.
yeah. When you went up there in January, what made you go in January instead of waiting it out and coming this summer?
I feel like going in January is a big plus, especially like on things like the playbook.
Yeah,
Getting your body used to like that daily like schedule, because like college is way different. Like you're gonna be doing some every day, dealing with football, school. It's gonna be something that you always got to make sure like you're on top of.
Yeah,
So and then just adjusting to being on my own, responsibility, things like that. So like from there to now, you like if you go early, you get 6 months. But if you come in the summer, compared to six, you only get like 2.5,
yeah,
and then really 1.5 going into camp.
right.
So it's really like I feel like going early a big advantage. I feel like that like so like you a freshman, you got like you want to come in and compete for a spot for, like year
Yeah,
one. I feel like that's the best thing to do.
got to. It is, man. It is. Especially now, when you got there and got into the grind, how was that for you? Because you competing against people who like a one season away from the league. Then you plus you got on Smith up there, and he from the Polk County too. So and he transferred to Lakeland as well. So I know that probably linked up with you, and he a wide receiver. So that's right. You couldn't
Yeah.
ask for a better blessing than that.
Yes,
So how
sir.
was all that coming in up
So
with him
first,
being
like when I first got up there, I was really just practicing at first because that was around the time of the bowl game and then the Natty. So I
yeah,
practiced both of those, and I went with the team. And then we got back. We started school, so like transitioning to school is a little different because it ain't like high school. It's like you might have one class a day, or you might
yeah,
have two classes a day, and then like your day be over unless you got like practice and stuff like that.
yeah,
Um, but like coming, so like I ain't really get no break because I came right off the state. The next day after the state game, I went up there to Georgia and started
yeah,
practicing. So like just like get my body used to that, just because after the long season, and then just get
right,
my body to go out there and like help them. And then as soon as the national championship was over, we had like 2 weeks off, and then that's when we started dog time conditioning. It was like winter training, so we
yeah,
had that every morning at 6 a.m. And then that's when you go into the spring, and I feel like the spring more so just like it ties into like conditioning, learning the playbook, like adapting to the speed of playing in college. Because like that's another thing. It'd be like way faster in high
yeah,
school where you like, all right, you the fastest guy on the field. Like
yeah,
college, everybody moving fast, everybody running. So we got through that, and then we just came back just now. So we got a month off in May. We get May off, and then we just came back just now. Right now we're doing conditioning, going into a fall camp.
yeah,
So this whole month of July is the rest conditioning, and then fall camp start. I think like the first week of August.
yeah. Getting it.
Yeah,
You ready for that first college game?
well, yeah. Like I feel like after like my first one, I ain't gonna say it's gonna feel normal. I'm just ready to get like the butterflies out, like just thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Man, I'm ready to see y'all get out there, boy. Now, which game are you looking forward to? Like, which game you got circled? Like, oh, I can't wait to this one.
I'll probably say Florida. Cause you know how like us and Osceola like like kind of was like a rivalry this year of some
Yeah,
sort, and like players from their team play there, and like we still talk and stuff like that,
right,
and then
right, right.
we're doing against each other. So that's like a game I'm looking forward to. Then what other game we got? Oh, and then Tennessee again.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be real big, boy. Now, so you locked in on number 10.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Now, how you ended up pulling off 10 now? Because I know it got to be other guys that was there like, hey, I want 10, coach. So you came and represented so hard they had to give it to you?
I had asked for it like throughout like my recruitment process, and I got there, and then it was like when it came down to like the numbers, we really didn't get numbers until I think like once spring started. And it was really like you gotta earn it. Like you gotta show them that you like trustworthy, they can depend on you, like you gonna get the job done. Like they ain't bring you here for no reason. Things
Yeah.
like that. And then like once coach gave out the numbers, he called my name and he was like I had 10.
You felt good about it. Now, if
Yeah,
he
I
would
mean like
have,
I always like I wanted it. I wanted it. I just had to put in the work to get it.
yeah. Now that you got all these months up under your belt, what basically 6 months up under your belt, how does it feel like, man, I can actually play this college ball, man? It ain't or did you have any thoughts about how college was gonna be? Because you ain't just come on no regular team, you came on a championship team. So
Uh,
how does that feel?
at first, it was really like I'll say like all mental, like you gotta have like a good mental coming to like a situation like this, where like the standard just set so high to
Yeah,
where like you got to meet them same expectations in order to win. Because I mean, like everybody want to win, everybody want to get to the next level.
yeah,
So like now it's just me being there, just understanding the game from a different point of view.
yeah,
Like I done got stronger mentally. Like things in high school that would have broke me down, like now it won't break me down. Like
yeah,
I'm able to push longer through certain things,
yeah,
and really just finding like deep down inside like that extra gear.
yeah.
I feel like that been the biggest thing for me.
Boy, I like, hey man, I like how you talk. Whatever Coach Smart telling you there, boy, you talking like a grown 40-year-old man with a family representing. Like you got a great mindset right now, man. I already know you finna lock in and take off. I can see it because, like you saying, the way you think and the way you process and everything, boy, you ready.
Yes, sir.
Now, with you being there and getting your summer school, well, you done got school in plus now summer school.
Yes, sir.
What you want to major in?
Oh, right now I'm looking into business and management. Um, I think our business school, I think it's like top three
Yeah,
in the country.
yeah.
So like I feel like that's a big degree that I can have under my belt. Like, cause ain't no telling like after the league, that's something that I can fall back on.
Yeah, 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 most definitely. You could use that any kind of way.
Sure.
And then, like you said, really, you can line it up whatever you love doing. That's pretty much what you should be doing. So if you
Yeah.
like football so much and you want to coach, man, go right into coaching. You like it so much and you want to start your own business because you'll have everything you need. But now, how did your family feel when you picked Georgia? Because I know that they seen everywhere you went. I'm pretty sure they went too. So when you
Yes, sir.
picked Georgia, what did they say?
So I think like for my mom, Georgia was like her top pick. My siblings, my brother, I think my brother like Miami a little bit just because like that's from like around here, like that's all
Yeah,
you really hear about like, Ray Lewis, people
yeah,
like that. So like I think that was on him. My sister, I think she was leaning towards Georgia too, just because like her and my mom, like they always just talk about it. And then
yeah,
that's the only school my sister would really talk about.
yeah.
But I feel like they gave me like good advice leading to my decision. And then I feel like at the same time, they let me pick on my own because at the end of the day, I'm the one that got to be there. So I feel
Yeah.
like there was a good like support system for me and going to like to pick in my school.
Okay, okay. Well, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, but I do like my family to ask you a few questions before you leave.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
y'all get your questions ready. I already see you got something in there, but well, they got one for you already, man.
Right.
Al Love said, ask him, what was it like going against Kamani in practice?
Uh, that was like good competition every day, just making each other better. Um, Especially like I'm sure like it got him better, but I feel like that especially got me better just because like me starting to finally be at the position, um, just learning like different things, like things he do as far as like a corner, basically just learning. So like when I do make a mistake, or he might stop me on the play, I'm able to learn from it. Like I can next time, or I could do this, I could try to do that.
Hey man, you said earlier, your potential is out the galaxy, brother, not the sky. You know they say the sky the limit. Forget the sky. It's a galaxy out there, bro. Your potential is out this world, man. I'm so happy for you. I'm ready to see what you turn into. What round NFL teams pick you up in, man. I'm ready to see all that, man. But I'm taking my time with you. I'm
Yes, sir.
going through this first year with you.
Yeah.
Um, CJH 5K said, how is it like being in the same wide receiver room as Big Dog Rah Thomas, league bound? Hell,
Um,
checking
me
in,
and
miss.
Rara, since he been there, like we talk, cause both of us kind of got like the same background as far as like playing the position. He ain't start playing at like late in high school too, so like that's really like most of what we talking about. And then like I'll be like studying him, like little things he do. I mean, he an older guy, so like he experienced. He done played in the SEC before, so like
Yeah,
really just asking him certain questions or certain things like that. Um, I feel like that's like all throughout our position room, cause I'll say but we kind of young, but at the same time, we got like a couple older guys, so like they pretty much like bring us in, like just show us different things, just cause like they've been there for a long time.
yeah. Boy, hey, boy, you ahead of your game. I love it, man. D Goddess said, what has been your biggest adjustment with college, and how did you overcome it or find balance?
My biggest adjustment, I'll probably say my mental toughness. Just cause like it was all new to me. Like just like the work harder is more work. So for me, it was like at first I'm like my mind mentally, like I know I could physically do it, but like
Yeah,
mentally it was like kind of like breaking me down. So like I wanted just thinking like this is really what you want to do. Like everybody don't get up and be able to do is like play the game that they love. So when it came down to that, I'm just thinking like every day, like when I'm getting like tired, or I'm going through a drill slow, like I told myself, I pick myself up, like little small things like that. And then really just, like sometimes you gotta like take time away from football too. Like you
yeah,
there for that, but like you also like gotta make sure you straight personally.
yeah, yeah. Boy, I know your mama them proud, man. Boy, you are ahead of your game, man. I ain't just saying it just to say it. You really talking real wise, man. You talking real wise. Hold on. Rob the man said, hold on, before Rob the man, I'm gonna come back to you. Freeman Harris said, Tyler, what is your biggest personal adjustment you had to make being on your own?
Personal adjustment, I'll say like repetition and not just like dealing with football either, like me send my alarms every day, just small things like stretching,
Yeah.
taking time aside, look at the playbook, uh, washing, folding my clothes, like even the small things like that. Just cause like your mom ain't there no more, so like
Yeah.
she ain't gonna be doing it for you or coming
Yeah.
in like wash your clothes, just small things like that. And then when you get to college, you have a roommate, but like at the same time, y'all both like gonna want your own privacy,
Yeah.
things like that. So it's really just like you got to be able to adapt and like once you got your mind set up on going to college, you got to be able to like grow up fast.
Yeah. Who your roommate?
Anthony Evans, he another receiver. He from Texas.
Okay, so y'all boys came in together. Did he come in January as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all locked in then. Um, Peter the investor said, which wide receiver you model yourself to be like in the NFL, if you have any?
Mm, I wouldn't say I model myself behind nobody. I feel like as far as like being a big receiver, I study more like big receivers just to see what they do. At the
Yeah,
same time, I study small receivers too, just because like I feel like I'm a big receiver that's able to move in small spaces. So
yeah.
I just study like the receiver position as a whole. I don't really try to model my game behind nobody.
You just get what you can take and add it to your game. Zion said, hopefully Georgia includes him in the offense. He said y'all mostly be running the ball and tight end first. Y'all do got a big time tight end. Now that boy is finna dominate. Rod the man said, what is the biggest thing you have learned so far at Georgia?
Biggest thing, I'll say, biggest thing I learned, I'll say ain't nothing gonna be handed to you.
Yeah,
You gonna have to work for everything. Like even just like normal day life, like no matter what it is, you gonna have to put like effort into it. You just like it is just ain't gonna be given to you. So just like being able like getting up every day and able to give 100% every day, no matter like what your 100% is that day, but you giving all you got. Like you like your presence gonna be felt every day, no matter what
yeah,
it is. It could be like in a walkthrough, lifting weights, practice. So
yeah.
really, really, that's what I'll say.
Okay. Boy, hey, I'm telling you, hey, boy, you finna go out there and do it. Hey, Freeman said, Tyler, what is the biggest area in the receiver in your words your receiving skills that you may need to improve on?
For me, I feel like everything. Like I don't feel like you can never be good enough. Like you want to work on everything, no matter what it is. Even if you feel like it's the best it could be, you still want to work at it. So like I don't never single out none specifically. Like every day I go work out, I focus on everything throughout the whole receiver position. My
Yeah,
steps, like dropping my shoulder, fighting with my hands, just small things like that. I focus on everything. I don't try to single nothing out.
you want to be overall the best. I like that. New Orleans said, with the SEC being the toughest, how did you prepare for it?
I would say like my mindset already in like that killer instinct. Like I don't feel like as far as it being tough, like you got to put on your pass and I put on my pass. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna outwork you. Like I ain't gonna back down from nobody. Like I'm already a big physical guy, so like it ain't like I'm a rarely. People be like when you get to college. So somebody said like 205, a 205 pound freshman, and a 205 pound senior is totally different. Just because like the weights, but I mean like strength's not gonna win everything. Like you can outsmart somebody and they can be way stronger than you.
Yeah.
So, like really just like that instinct to where you ain't gonna let like nobody beat you in none, nobody going to wreck on you.
Now I keep saying it, but if you can hear what you saying to me, you beyond your time, man. You are beyond the true freshman. You really like a 7-year vet in the league talking. That's what it sounds like. That's where your maturity and your mindset is. Rev said, do you have any soul food restaurants where you are? Now, I'm gonna say this on soul food. I don't even eat soul food. I know that they probably think I'm crazy, but I don't really eat like that. I can eat off the kid menu. Well, I have really pretty much ate off the kid menu my whole life. Chicken strips, fries, pizza, spaghetti, stuff like that. I don't really venture out into the soul food stuff. So if that question would have been to me, it'd have been negative, nothing. But you might like soul food, so
So like since I've been up, I'm gonna be real. Like once you get to college, you don't get to eat. I mean, unless you like just sneaking in it, but you
yeah,
ain't gonna eat the same. Like most of the days we eating in the facility, and then depending on your body frame and like your muscle mass stuff like that, you gotta eat like certain portions of food, which they cook for you in the facility. So I really never, rarely have to eat out. And then if I happen to want to eat out, we got something called like red card, where we go to like places
they
around
got
the
the Raising
city.
Cane's on there.
Nah, so like Raising Cane's, that wouldn't be considered like a healthy meal, just cause like
Oh,
yeah.
come on, Kirby, you gotta let me slide on that one.
So like I really like I've been eating different like eating habits, like portion of my food, how many times I eat a day, how many snacks I have, like protein, carbs, all that type of stuff.
Boy, they gonna have so y'all bodies be pretty much set exactly how they want it to look by the time everything all said and done.
Oh yeah, they gonna get you where they want you before your time up.
Yeah, hey, I like that, boy. Well, you in a great situation, man. What you think about your? Which I know you're gonna say good stuff about him, but what you think about your wide receiver coach?
Oh, I feel like to be honest, I feel like he one of the best around. Like if you just look at people he done coached in the past,
Yeah,
and then you look at what he did with the receiver room last year once he got there, I think almost all our receivers contributed to the team in some way. Like everybody, like play development wise, he done developed some of the best in the league. And then he also like to us, he also like a father figure. Like especially for the ones who like some of the players, they might like get homesick or something in the room. Like we can
yeah.
go up and talk to him about anything, and like he gonna let us know like right from wrong. Like he ain't gonna try to sugarcoat it or nothing with us.
So you good? He good.
Yeah.
I'm probably have one or two more questions for you. Then I'm gonna let you go, man. I don't want to
Okay.
hold you because yeah, I know you got stuff to do. I know you just got home, man. So, Bluford said, if I said that right, he said, what would what would be the best advice you would give to upcoming football players going to college?
So I'll say once you know made your decision to what college you want to go to, I really say just like you gotta turn that switch. Like you just gotta like change your mindset. I feel like your mindset is really what's gonna help you in the long run through college. Cause like if you ain't mentally strong, college gonna break you. Cause
Yeah,
like everything pretty much mental. Like from winter conditioning to the first game, it's straight mental. Like
yeah,
it, once the season come, it's pretty much you know like what's gonna happen, like how
right.
stuff. But like from winter conditioning to fall camp, like it's just straight mental. Like you gotta have like a strong mental. So I'll probably say like, yeah, you just gotta change your mindset. You gotta look at stuff different. Like you can't be playing around. You gotta take what you're doing serious.
Coming straight game mode right out the gate.
Yes, sir.
Coach G said, how far are you from, I want to say, Elberton, Georgia, and Anderson, South Carolina? If they
So
even talk about that.
yeah, so Anderson, that's about an hour and 30 minutes away from me,
Mhm.
I think. And then I never heard of Alberta, so I want to know where that's at.
Elberton, if I said it wrong or right, but Zion said, ask him, was Georgia Bulldogs his first choice going into his commitment?
At first, I'll say no because I was actually gonna shut my recruitment down a little bit early.
With
Um,
Miami.
yes, sir. But then like once like I went to building that connect, cause I mean that's what the coach was. So like I'm thinking he's gonna be there, and then once he got a Georgia offer me, that's when like I started like looking back into Georgia and then looking into other schools.
Okay. Hey, well, listen, man. Thank you for coming on. You gave me more than I even thought you would give me, boy. Because I every time I see you, I always be seeming so quiet and laid back. Boy, you gave me everything I wanted plus some, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, and you beyond your time, bro. You beyond your time. I love that. So I already know what I'm gonna expect out of you year 1, year 2, year 3, and then you know that thing can go anywhere from that point.
Yes, sir.
So I already know you're gonna do your thing. I already know you surrounded with great people, man. So listen, may God bless you to have a great season this year. May He bless you to be healthy all the way through. May He bless your parents with coming up to every game they want to come to, home or away. May He bless you, man, when you get out there and you dominate, man. I'm talking about you get out there and whatever dreams you have for yourself, God bless you to take out way beyond that. If you want to get about 30 or 50 catches, He give you 60, 70, 80 catches. You say you want to have 10 touchdowns, He give you 15 touchdowns. Whatever it is you dreaming of, may God bless you to take out way past that. And may the whole country know who Tyler Williams is. Matter of fact, right after game 1, I'm talking about after game 1, they say, dog, who is 10? Because I remember a wide receiver came through from high school to college, and man, he ripped the scene up game 1. Bro, you could do the same thing. I don't see no difference in him and you. And he went first round. And I ain't saying that because I'm talking to you. I'm just saying the way your mindset is, the way you just moved to the position and you dominated. Then you had somebody in high school you was working against who was top notch. So that built you up way faster. Then you got to a big time university that got dogs at each side. So that's making you better. So really, when you step out there, you're gonna be beyond ready. So again, man, may God bless you all the way through. May He bless you too when you in your business management, where you already start thinking of ideas outside the ball or inside ball, and which way you want to go after the league over. So either way, you dominating all across the board, man. So blessings to you. Appreciate you coming on, man. And may you have, like I said, a healthy season, a dominating season, and you shine more than you even dream you could shine, man. But appreciate you coming on, big dog.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, anytime, man. Hey, you know we're gonna be rocking with you. Hey,
Yeah.
as soon as you get that first TD, you could already know we finna take it from Georgia, little thing on Instagram, plug it in ours, and either I'm gonna play what they playing or I'm gonna talk over it. Either way, man, do your thing. I'm excited for you, man. And I can't wait for you to get out there and shine. And I see you running, and you got that Williams on the back, taking that. Hey, man, listen, tell Kirby, Coach Smart, tell him, look, I'm putting it out there. Tell him you get that reverse and you take off with it. Then they bring you on another reverse, and everybody reverse. He doing the reverse again, and then you throw your QB pass. Yo, let's throw that thing. Hey,
Yes,
tell
sir.
him, look, he got to put you back there. Matter of fact, you say you and Rara got the same background. So let y'all do it. He either reverse pass you reverse pass him, and y'all both celebrate in his own.
Yes, sir.
Tell Coach Smart that's gonna be my play right there. That's
Yes,
called life in football, double reverse TD pass on Williams. Hey, but listen, man, blessings to you, big dog, and congrats on this season, man. In
yes, sir.
advance. All right.
All
Hey,
right.
y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in. And look, Tyler Williams, he that guy, y'all. Look, he that guy. He's that guy. Y'all see how mature this man is. Y'all see his mindset. He ready to dominate. And I hope God let him take off like a rocket. Hey, listen, that's it for the show. Blessings to y'all. Catch me in the after show if y'all gonna rock with me. If not, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Now, y'all that's a new person right there, y'all. I told y'all I try to bring y'all dogs every time we come on, whether they with Colorado or they outside of Colorado. Listen, Tyler Williams, he will be dominating in the SEC. He will be dominating against anybody they play. They gonna get that ball to number 10. I guarantee it. Hey, blessings to y'all. Catch me in the after show. Hey, y'all know how we do. Holla, holla, holla.